Last thing we're going to talk about before we close it up, and we're going to talk about our specific NFL teams. So Carolina Panthers, Kansas City Chiefs, and Dallas Cowboys. Okay. No restrictions. There's nothing you can't do. Everything will go through as far as the player that you acquire, whatever it is. Okay. What is the one move if you could do for your NFL team? What would be the move, and why would it give you the best chance to A, make the playoffs, B, make the Super Bowl, C, win the Super Bowl?
You go first then.
Panthers are still pretty far away. So to solidify us getting back to the playoffs, we still got to continue to help get I think we got to continue to help Bryce Young add pieces. Now, I'm always a defensive guy. I would love to get like a Max Crosby, would be a great acquisition for the Carolina Panthers. That would really help us out on the line. But if I'm making one move, man, what would it be? Who is the best offensive tackle in the game that's relatively young?
That's young.
No, I don't want Trent Williams.
I was going to say Trent Williams is maybe the best.
I was going to say that's the only answer, but
Deion Dawkins. I mean,
what's it? You got the rookie? Is he a rookie this year? Connor Lee Jr. or whatever with the Commanders. You just
that, or I could
Penny Sewell.
Yeah, Penny Sewell. Yeah.
Adding Penny Sewell to the line is very tempting. I would even go as far as saying, what would really, I think, tip us over, really make us really good, is adding a Trey McBride or a Brock Bowers to our team. Because when we've been really successful, we've had really good tight ends, and Bryce Young could really use a tight end. So it's tough. I really want to keep enforcing the offensive line with a Penny Sewell. The easy answer could be like a Puka, but I would rather have like a Brock Bowers. I think I'm going to go the tight end route. I think I'm going to say, give me Brock Bowers.
Okay. Now I'll go for my Kansas City Chiefs. I've thought about this today. I was like, okay, we can go receiver. I can get Puka. I can get Justin Jefferson. I can get Jamar Chase. You team them up with Patrick Mahomes. Oh, my gosh. Just galore. It'd be wonderful. But the one player that I would absolutely, which in this game we wouldn't have to give up anything, I would absolutely trade a house to, would be Myles Garrett. Because that is what our team is missing, is being able to create pressure without blitzing. And if you put Myles Garrett on that defensive line with Chris Jones and George Kalafis, we don't have to blitz anybody, because Chris Jones ain't going to get double teamed anymore, because they're going to triple team Myles Garrett. George Kalafis probably had 15 sacks. So Trent McDuffie, Brian Cook, Jalen Watson, they're going to have a heyday in the backfield, because the quarterback's going to be getting pressured, and we don't have to send help. We don't have to send help. You add Myles Garrett to the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my Lord! Like
that's the move.
That's the guy. That is the guy.
All right, that gets you the Super Bowl and probably wins it.
Well, probably wins us about 4 in a row.
All right, so John has the biggest hole to dig out of here. What would you do there,
well,
John?
So Mosby just helped me out, because there was 2 players that I was like back and forth.
Well, you can't take.
No, and that. So since you took him, I'm going to take the second guy, and that's if I'm Dallas, obviously having Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark and Osa down there on the defensive line, having Devin Ezeraku and a young pass rusher. The one thing that Dallas has not had in several years and is missing is elite linebacker, and Fred Warner would definitely help that Dallas defense more so than any other position because an elite linebacker who can stop the run and play the pass is only going to make the other positions a little bit.
That's crazy. You took the 15th best linebacker out of.
I thought you guys got traded for a top linebacker this year.
We traded for a run-stopping linebacker. They never got any play.
That's what I said. I thought you guys got one.
We cut him already. He gone. He's a free agent. See ya. You can't compare Logan Wilson to Fred Warner. Sorry.
But all we heard was that was game changer.
It was over what we had this year. You're dang right it was.
But there was two guys. There was
hence
two
the reason
guys
why our defensive coordinator was gone.
There was two guys that tried to tell you what you just said. He was barely playing in Cincinnati, John. What makes you think he's going to get on the field from Dallas? And he never
because Kenneth Murray was horrible, and the defensive coordinator was still putting him on the field.
So I could have went linebacker too. The Panthers need to get a stud linebacker as well. But I don't know the position we're in. I just feel like you kind of got to load talent up on that side to help Bryce. Mm. And I'm okay with Bryce, man. Like, I've seen some great things out of him. He's got to have some talent. But anyway.
He's finally got a receiver to throw to. McMillan's a stud.
Yeah,
like you said, tight end. My goodness.
Yeah, if we had a tight end, that would be clutch. So, anyway.
Dallas' offense is pretty stacked, so I didn't have to worry about that side. It was just obviously defense.
Who's their quarterback, Mosby? I couldn't remember.
Just the highest paid player in the NFL that has produced nothing for them.